Mimi, Peter.
Me, Peters. Me, Peters. Me, Peters. 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 Sneakers. I think we're making pretty good progress in this game. I don't even remember. Oh, right, we're on like the doggies trail or something. I don't know what that is. We're on the trail of like ever living death or some shit.
What are you talking
In Kuni.
about?
Don't you know the trail of ever living death?
I just got so hungry for a second.
I did too, but it passed for me.
Oh, damn it. I was trying to like not eat after 6:30 and then I just got so hungry.
You triggered a curse trap? What the hell does that mean? I'm cursed?
You might be here.
Drippy, I'm cursed.
Sorry, making a lot of noise.
That's okay.
Okay.
And you're cursing me with noise. What the hell? I'm totally cursed.
You are with what?
I don't know.
Look, Easter gummies.
Wow, that makes me high on the Easter spirit.
Jumbotron. Jumbotron moment. What do I do? Andrew, you would totally do the same thing. Admit it.
I would not.
What'd you do?
If I was on the Jumbotron, I'd kiss my loving wife next to me.
No, you wouldn't. Here's another one.
If it were simply me up on the Jumbotron, I would probably give a thumbs up. I'd really be like, whoa, that's like a Trix rabbit. Wow. Okay. Whoa! Alright.
Silly rabbit.
Oh my goodness.
Tricks for kids, bitch.
Oh my god.
That's what I would do in my Jumbotron moment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Geeko's in chat.
Oh,
Geeko says, dude, we have matching pajama pants. Geeko, what would you do in front of the Jumbotron? I'm gonna turn my light off behind me. Geeko says, what is the Jumbotron?
good question.
Tara,
Have you
why
ever been to a basketball game? Or an American football game?
Ominous, says Geeko.
It can be. It's that giant TV. And they have people that walk around the stadium with cameras and they just point them at interesting people, and then during the breaks or halftime, they'll just put people on the Jumbotron to also, like, it's televised as well. Like, so certain games, sometimes they'll have the people that are on the Jumbotron also have it televised on, like, national television. Yeah. And they're kind of new as well because, so I live by the Tampa Bay in Florida. And so Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, I think just got Jumbotron less than 10 years ago. Like they didn't have the giant thing. It's recent, but I don't know. Kiss cam. I think they only do that at baseball games. The kiss cam. I've never seen the kiss cam at a football game.
Can you read the chat, Tara girl?
Yeah, I pulled it up.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. So Nico said, "Man, I hope it's a kiss cam so I can kiss my basketball stadium neighbor." That would be so awkward. It probably happens. No, don't. He's telling me not to tell you what he's saying. Wait. Can't you see what he's saying on OBS?
Yes.
Okay. Just a heads up, Geeko. He can see everything you're saying.
Sorry, Geeko. It's over for you. I'm about to poison myself.
Oh wait, Andrew. I mean, I guess I could watch the stream.
You could.
Unless you want to stream it to me.
Oh, I'm not streaming to you?
No.
How embarrassing.
You're not streaming to me. Get it on my Jumbotron. Thank you.
Your Jumbotron?
I've got my own Jumbotron.
What? Was that you who made that horrific noise?
It's the bottle.
Gigo says, so cool. It's like we're all hanging out. You're right, Gigo. Yeah, so, me and Tara was doing this quirky thing with some popcorn, and I said, Tara, that's so quirky.
You did not say, first of all, you did not say that. And I wasn't doing a quirky thing. I was merely eating popcorn, and he had to comment on the way that I was eating it and said, you know when girls try to be funny?
No, okay, first of all, again, that's not what I said. And two, I want to make a point in saying that I love the way Tara eats. So, Tara... Tara's a very fuck it. If I'm weird, then I guess I'm a freak. They
mean the same thing, but go on.
But no, I said that reminds me of a meme I saw online where it was like girls when they think they're really funny, and it's this GIF or whatever of this chick. Like she's a WNBA player, and she's on the Jumbotron and she's eating popcorn and she's doing this thing where she's got. Imagine this is the popcorn. She's like.
Okay, it wasn't like that. It was like a 2-second video of her like. She notices that she's on the Jumbotron. She's in front of a giant bucket of popcorn. A giant bucket. And so she's like giggling because she's like, what do I do? And so she just grabs some popcorn, pops it in her mouth, and she's like, what do I do? I'm on TV. I am on TV. And so she's reacting to being on the Jumbotron. And she's not, I don't think she was trying to be funny. I think she was being put on the spot, and she's in front of a giant bucket of popcorn. I think I would have probably reacted the same way.
I'll show the gif.
But he thinks that she's like, thinks she's cute. Girls when they think they're funny, says Geeko. Rolls his eyes. She's so crazy. Love her.
So she's doing this like quirky ass
I don't
thing.
think she's trying to be funny. She's just like, oh, I'm on TV. What do I do?
There's another tweet where she's doing that. Someone retweeted with 8.8 million views or retweets or something, and it says white women humor.
Mm.
Kika says that is pretty quirky. Well, I'd like to make a statement that Tara is in fact quirky. And she very often describes herself as adorkable. Tara, I feel like, has been trying to go for the Zoe dish.
Are you? Don't fucking go there.
Sorry, that's cruel. She's no Deschanel.
I just got my haircut, and he's comparing me to New Girl.
She was like, "Have you seen?" She went to the haircutter. She was like, "Have you seen the show New Girl?" That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, except short.
I remember kind of enjoying that show a little bit when it first came out. But
Actually, that is a good show. That is a good show, but I think it's more women watch it than men. But it is actually like laugh out loud funny. It's a sitcom. It's an American sitcom starring the zany Zoe Deschanel, and several other people that are not as famous as her. But they would get really, like, that when that show was really popular, they would get really big guest stars, because a lot of the guest stars were just fans of the show and like just wanted to be on it, I guess. And one of them was Prince. So Prince got, like, they literally wrote him into like a script. Yeah, Prince, like the Prince of Minnesota.
Of Minnesota.
Minnesota, that one.
Right, of course.
Not Prince Harry, not the Prince.
Right.
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain ass Prince. Yep.
Yeah, he was a big fan, and he wrote to the show, and they were like, "Do you want to be on?" And he was like, "Hell yeah!"
What did he say in his letters? Like,
I don't know.
Dear New Girl, I think that Zoe Deschanel is very adorkable. Do you think? Oh, I just got cursed. I got cursed for using the word adorkable.
Stupid bangs on.
Tara, where'd your bangs go?
I pushed them back. Pushed them back. I'm not used to them, and I keep fucking with them.
Why are they called bangs? Can we search up origin of bangs?
I don't know.
Geeko, dude, we've been streaming a lot of games. Oh, he's on it.
He's doing it for us. Thanks, man.
A black blade. Whoa.
The term bangs for the hairstyle worn over the forehead likely originated from the equestrian practice of cutting a horse's tail straight across, known as a bang tail or bang off.
Interesting. Wow, that I would not have guessed that in a million years.
I like that.
Cutting a horse's tail straight across is a bang tail or a bang off. Now, is that also where the term bang up job comes from? Like if they say you did a bang up job? I'm assuming
I don't
that's
see
different.
the correlation there, but
It's worth a shot. Kiko, thank you for educating us, dude.
yeah.
We need a little bit of education on this
I
show.
Google AI.
We're banging up. Well, that's interesting. Well, Tara, often described as a horse girl, probably should have known that information. Tara's mom is a horse girl.
Yeah, she is a horse girl. She did own a horse named Ben.
Oh, Geeko says, bang up job. It's a British saying. A banger in British slang is a breakfast sausage that goes nicely with lunch drinks like gin. It's a British saying. And those two terms are related to one another? Banger and bang up? Interesting. So what, you're thinking of sausage? Like, man, you did a sausage-ass job.
Well, that was a bang-up job, that was. And he's really meaning, like, you cooked a really good breakfast.
Apparently we're gonna sleep in this haunted-ass house.
Also, why are sausages called bangers to begin with? I mean, like... I mean, like, I could guess, but I don't think the obvious is actually true. Why bangers are called sausages are called
Geeko,
bangers.
why are the sausages called bangers? Now we have to know.
Maybe that's where we got the word bang from. It's probably the other way around, right? Because bangers, sausage bangers, and then bangers meaning obviously what it is.
Maybe.
I think the other way.
I always figured banging was like fucking against the wall and it's loud.
Oh shit.
The British nickname bangers for sausages likely originated from World War I and II, when sausages were often made with high water content and fillers to compensate for meat shortages, causing them to bang or explode when cooked. Oh, interesting.
Oh. See, that's so interesting. Okay. It ends there. That's why they're called bangers. Okay. Wow, this is like Kiko's like our own personal encyclopedia.
Yeah. Oh, Geeko says, now see here, we do have a contradiction. What's the contradiction, Geeko? There's some infighting going on if you're curious what happened in the game. By the way, to catch you guys up, because Bang Up Job has its origins in the 1800s. Oh, so something's not right here.
Did you get the bang up job from Google AI? Bang up job, it's a British saying, a banger in British saying is breakfast sausage. Is that an AI response?
To fill you both in, we're in the past right now, and we're talking to who is clearly one of our partners as a kid and his child brother, and we're trying to save a kingdom by reuniting the kingdom and getting the princes back in order and yada yada yada. But we're stuck in the past right now, and we have to go to the lost soul of 1,000 damned corpses to get the time travel spell that can only be used once. I actually got it from Reddit. Oh, that's even worse than Google AI. Just kidding. As we're all aware.
14. Actually didn't know the exact year, but now I do.
It ended in 1918, right?
I love the movie 1917. That's actually one of my favorite movies. Have you seen it?
I actually have not.
I have seen that movie twice.
I'm looking this
Would
up.
watch it a third time. Google AI didn't give me an actual origin. Yeah. Did you hear the thing with AI where, like, it is now taking information from itself now, and it's kind of like imploding in on itself a little bit. Because what the hell are you looking up? I got bees. I got bees on my head, but don't call me a pea head. Bees on my head, but don't call me a bee head.
She's so crazy. Love her.
Look at me.
I have heard that. All right.
It's my show, I'm Andy Milanakis. It's my show, I'm Andy Milanakis.
Okay. Bang Up. Origin. First recorded in 1800. It means excellent or extraordinary. Let's see if we can find origin.
What job that was.
Oh, wait a second. What's this? True or false? Smelled and smelt can be used interchangeably to form the simple past tense, past perfect tense, and present perfect tense of the verb smell. That's interesting.
So smelled and smelt.
SMELLED and SMELT.
Yeah, smelt. So that is a word.
Mm-hmm. Very good. That is a word.
I've thought that before. I've had that exact question where like smelled and smelt, and then I just got lazy and never.
Are you talking about in like context? Because smelting could also mean like with metal, no? Or like metal.
No, I mean like smelled, like the past tense of smell.
Kiko says false. Maybe
I
true.
know, he got really, and then he also said, "I'm all banged up." Do you mean that you were feeling great?
So is smelt and smelled interchangeable? True or false?
Oh, that's your question?
This is dictionary.com's question.
Smelt.
I think it's informal, but I think it is interchangeable.
See, okay. I don't know. I want to say true, but I don't want to sound like a dumbass.
I want to
either.
say true. Well, you don't have to. We can sound like a dumbass together because I also want to say true.
Let's both say true.
Okay.
Let's just say what they say. Smelt.
Oh, I think. Yep, we were right.
We're right.
Mm-hmm. That was in fact true.
So you can use smelt as a past tense of smell.
That's right.
Smelled and smelt. You can use either one. Or is smelled not correct? Depends where you are, Geeko says.
I'm having a hard time finding the original origins of Bang Up Job. So we might, and I'm not that interested in going in deeper. Guys, it's your language.
Listen, there's like nuances that the average American probably doesn't know.
Geeko, would you believe that we're both? Would you believe that we're both masters and professors?
I wrote a book.
Tara wrote a book.
Actually, I have a book coming out next week.
I have been teaching students from college, so in a way I am a teacher. I've been giving a lot of feedback to my students from the colleges around here. So if that doesn't make me a teacher, I don't know what does. I wrote a whole... She's right.
Geeko's a teacher. I know he's a natural teacher. I can just tell.
Amanda says I'm a good teacher. What'd you guys get your masters on? Neither of us actually have masters. We do have our bachelors, though.
I don't have my bachelor's.
Oh, you have an associate's.
I have my associate's degree.
I have a bachelor's.
He's got a bachelor's. She's got 2 bachelors, actually.
Oh my god, you're right.
You do have 2 bachelors.
I forgot about that. Hey, hey, hey.
Oh,
Geeko, how old are you, son?
He's asking like an old pap.
How old are you, son?
24 years young.
I'm 24 years young, sir. Whew, you got your whole life ahead of you.
You better just begun.
Sounds like you're just getting started.
Don't worry, you only have to make mistakes for the next 16 years, and once you're 40, none of it matters anymore.
None of it matters no more. It's like getting out of high school.
You can't make mistakes after 40 because no one will feel bad for you after that. Make all your mistakes before, ideally, 32.
Nah, man, I should be graduating right now. I switched colleges like 3 times. Geeko! Psh, tell him, Tara!
What happened?
He says I switched colleges like 3 times.
No, I know, but...
But tell him.
Oh, yeah. No, so did Andrew. This is actually something that happened to the streamer, actually. So he was at university in upstate New York, and then he switched to, after what, like 2 years?
No, 1 year. 1 year spent at my... I feel closer to the streamer. We just... What the hell? Did we just form a social link?
Yeah.
Ha! Dum dum dum. You have formed. What would it be?
It would be...
The Hanged Man.
No, it would be like the Hermit.
The Hermit, yeah. That makes me the protagonist, doesn't it? Oh no, that's the Fool. Right?
Depends on the game.
Oh yeah, I think the Fool is Persona 4. This is all regard. Okay,
Nico, don't feel so bad because Andrew switched schools also 3 times.
Yes, I went to school and for a completely different degree when I first went to college. Hated that college so gosh dang much. Tara saved my life. Came back home, finished up all of my general education credits, meaning like everything that you have to do as a college student. Everyone has to go through it. In a what's the word I'm looking for? A community college. Technically not, though, as I've learned over the years that the place I went to is technically not a community college, but it doesn't matter either way.
Wait, okay, so you went from...
I went from a state university to technically a state university, but considered a community college, and did a year there. So year upstate, year in community college, and then 2 years back upstate at another college to do a completely different degree. Finished off that degree after 2 years, did some freelancing, etc. And then just around the time of the pandemic, I went back to school for a totally different degree to expand my repertoire of
as like a fallback degree in accounting.
No, not accounting, actually. Business management. So you can call me somewhat of a businessman. It's in the degree name.
Yes.
Can't say business management without businessman. Now you're a full-time major streamer. That's right.
He took his videographing and business management and became just an incredible streamer.
Geeko, by the way, I don't know why I've never brought this up. I mean, you are a common viewer, but I also have a podcast that I just released the first animated episode of, and we've been doing it for about a year now, but due to unforeseen circumstances that maybe I'll get into later, we had to take all of the live episodes down, and we've been doing them through the audio platforms like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, etc. And so we had to take all the live ones down, but I commissioned from a friend of mine who sometimes pops in here. Her name's Catriona. I commissioned her to do art of the podcast, and I recently had... I just worked on it yesterday. I blew through it to animate the first episode. It's called And Whatnot. I'll type it in chat. In fact, I'm just going to drop the link. If you don't mind, I'll just...
Yeah, Andrew's been very excited about this.
Yeah, I'm just going to drop the link. Give me just a second.
It's not with me, it's with his coworkers.
Yeah, it's with people that I know in real life. Well, I know Terry in real life.
Not originally.
Not originally, but she's right. In fact, let me turn off Discord too. Just a second. I'm grabbing it for you there.
Geeko Kuni. Can you change the title to Geeko Kuni? I think he's earned his privileges back after what happened last time.
You want me to change the title back to Geeko?
Also, I'm just curious. Is Geeko your first name? Oh my god. Dripping water. Or is it just like a nickname?
It's a nickname you say is.
It's just a nickname. Okay. I was wondering that the other day.
Okay, back to...
My friend Michaela got married like a couple months ago to this guy from Brazil. And all of his friends' names were like names I'd never heard of before. Well, are just like really uncommon. Like one of his names was like Octavia or something, or Octavio. And I was like, Octavio.
That's like a Greek ass name, isn't it?
Nice to meet you. I love that name. It is Guillermo. Guillermo.
The cameras are gone. Let me turn it back on. Sorry about that.
Is it Guillermo with an E at the end?
Guillermo. Lower your tongues, Terra.
I'm trying.
Guillermo.
I'm trying to pronounce it correctly. Yeah, the L is pronounced more lie.
Guillermo. Guillermo.
Oh. Guillermo.
Guillermo. Guillermo. So
Andrew.
What? He said nasal sound.
I have a nasal.
Guillermo.
Okay. Okay, that is Andrew's interpretation of the nasal sound. Yeah. It's not Gui, it's Guy. Guillermo. Guillermo. That's pretty close. That's pretty good, he said. You said you did a great job, Andrew.
Oh, thanks. Guillermo.
Very close, Sarah.
Oh, so I was only pretty close.
You're making me laugh now. Wait. Guillermo.
Guillermo.
Guillermo. I feel like I'm sounding like more alien the more we say it.
That whole ass.
And so he's turning into a baby. Yeah, he does. Sometimes when I join calls with Andrew, he starts the call off with the crying baby noises. That's how he greets me sometimes.
Sometimes it just be that way.
Geeko is easier. Do your friends like IRL call you Geeko? Guico.
Guico or Guaico?
Guico.
Guaico. I swear that's Why does that sound so familiar?
No, they call you a bunch of different names. I see.
Candlelight is the only way ahead.
Allegoy. Gui is a very common nickname. Like Gui or Gui. Like Gui with a W.
What the hell? Yank touch gateway, take heart, give heart, drop poison, spring lock.
No W's, please. Sorry.
Wait, why? What were you doing with a W?
The UI. Sometimes. Well, in Spanish, I know that the UI is always no W, but with Portuguese, sometimes I question it because the language is more fluid than Spanish. Like Spanish is very like choppy, but Portuguese is more, it's like choppy and round at the same time. Like it just flows nicer, and there seems to be more curves in the vowels than with Spanish. Depends on the vowel that follows the U. Got it.
This is truly the linguist stream.
Gua and guo sound like W. The rest do not. But the GUI, okay. See, I knew I had a reason why I did that. Or why I think that sometimes. Gua. Guo. But same with Spanish, too.
Isn't there like a term that's like guaylo? Like that's what they call white people. Like, what's up, guaylo? Wait, let me look this up. I might be saying a slur right now. Oh, okay, here we go. Guaylo is a common Cantonese slang term for Westerners. Is the absence of modifiers refers to white people as white devils. It's a pejorative.
Cantonese, isn't that like Chinese?
Maybe? What is Cantonese? Because I've never heard that in my life. Cantonese is traditional of Yue Chinese, yeah. It's
Not Spanish or...
Yeah, but okay, but I heard Guaylo, and I thought people were calling me Guaylo.
Okay.
Calling me a white devil.
It was like completely other side of...
Wait, can I just say that one of these monsters is literally called Girlfriend?
Named what?
It's literally called Girlfriend.
Hey, girlfriend. You need to capture that.
I really need to capture a girlfriend.
This game is taunting you.
I know, what the hell? Maybe kill my girlfriend.
It's Girl Fiend, actually. He said it's Girl Fiend.
Oh, was it? That's better. A Misty Shroud. We don't have a Guayla, but we do call foreigners gringos. I heard... Wait, gringo is pejorative, isn't it? I thought gringo was pejorative. What's up, gringo? So that's pretty common, then. You say that a lot there, Geeko?
Guaylo. Cantonese. See, Andrew always gets like one part of a thing true, but then like the other half of it is like completely off.
That's why I ask.
What?
That's why I was asking. And then I looked it up. Oh, I've been cursed again! I don't even know why this is happening. It's because I said Guilo one too many times. I remember that from Uncharted 1, because Eddie calls Nate Guilo. I just got a warning for trying to call you Gringo. Yo, Twitch, give this guy, let this guy say the G word. You know the one. I'm talking Gringo. I'm gonna get my stream banned. I didn't know that was a banned word on here.
Oh my gosh.
It's a word of endearment in Brazil. What's this?
Yeah, Twitch needs to update their whatever you call it. Man, my gringo.
What the hell? I'm floating?
It's actually just foreigner. Oh. Yeah, every language seems to have that version. In English, we call them illegal aliens. Oh my god. We literally call them aliens.
Oh, healing touch.
Do you ever think about that sometimes? Or like, if you're
Oh,
not
I've just done levitate
the
again.
government calls you an alien?
Do I ever think about that? You asking me?
Yeah. Yeah, have you ever thought how weird that is?
Well, I guess from the very literal term, right? If you're looking at the definition very literally.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but it's still a bit like kind of harsh, guys. Like they're from Earth. Kind of harsh.
They're from Earth. What the hell am I meant to be doing here?
Are you flying?
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that, but I didn't mean to do that.
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know either.
Kiko, what the heck? He's flying.
Oh, that was the trick. Okay.
We learn something new every day.
We're
Now
always
that's
learning.
the growth mindset that we all should adopt.
Geeko, when you first started college or university or whatever you guys call it down there,
Yeah. I'm curious about that.
like, did you want to be a linguist, or were you look at Drippy, or did you want to do something else? Because when I first started, I wanted to do computer programming, and by goodness, I'm not doing anything close to that. Maybe the closest thing I do to that now is IT, which has been kind of a nightmare today. If I'm 2BH.
Chemistry.
Interesting.
That's cool.
What drew you to chemistry, my friend?
I've always found I was always good at science, but chemistry, well, I always seemed to like
Chemistry's hard.
not have the patience for it. Like if I really sat down and did it, I probably would be able to wrap my head around it. But I think I just didn't have the patience for it.
My first ex became a biochemist. She's very smart. And that's not an easy field to get into, so she's she's in like makeup biochemistry, which I'm sure is probably pretty interesting.
Very niche.
Yeah.
Moved on to physiotherapy, later to computers.
I'm doing physiotherapy and later computer science.
So are you in school right now, then? And when you moved schools, was it because of like the things that you wanted to study? Like some schools offered certain things? No clue when I'm gonna graduate. Dude, it took me so long, like, just to get my associate's degree, because I kept on starting, like, I started college right after high school, and which was, to be honest, I don't want to call anything a mistake or regret anything, but, like, I was not ready. Like, I had senioritis so bad. I took 3 classes, I failed 2 of them, and I passed choir. That was the only one I passed. I, like, didn't want to do homework. I didn't want to do it.
You're saying you had senioritis like first year of college?
I had senioritis when I was a senior in high school,
Oh,
but
okay.
it bled into college. Like, I just didn't want to do schoolwork anymore. I needed a break. I thought I wanted to major on this subject, but I guess I lost interest halfway. I'm determined to finish. CS, though. 100%. Yeah. And then, real quick, I'll just make this quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, no. I
So
don't.
then I stopped because I was like, this clearly isn't working. And then I got a job at Burns Court Cinema at this like indie movie theater. Worked there for a year. And then I went back after that. And I just kind of only took as many classes as I felt like I could handle. And it took me, I actually lost count, but it didn't take me 2 years like it was supposed to. And I never talked to a guidance counselor or anything. Like, I didn't talk to anyone about any sort of majors or what classes I needed to take. I, like, literally just had a pamphlet and I was like, oh, okay, I need this number of humanities, I need this number of this and this and this and this. And I didn't major in GD anything. I took a lot of music classes, I took a lot of art classes, and I took, yeah, so like liberal arts classes. Like I just seem to, so I tell people my major is liberal arts because I just took a ton of like music appreciation, art appreciation, film, like writing, creative writing, reading, blah, 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 blah. And I think it took me like, shit, maybe like 4 or 5 years, like maybe more than that. It took me a long time. It took me long enough that I lost count of the years, actually.
Our school systems are very different.
different.
Tara, look at this.
Oh, is that a pumpkin patch?
That's gosh dang Pumpkin Hill.
Is there a building up there? Is that...
That looks like
an
a giant
illusion?
grave.
Okay. So, this is... the past?
Yeah, we're technically in the past right now. Geeka, what do you mean our school systems are different? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Tell me more.
This is gonna be a cool ass boss.
But here's the thing, though. When I went back to school, though, I raised my shit GPA, grade point average, from really, really bad from my first semester failing those 2 classes, and I graduated cum laude. Like, I literally just, like, dedicated time to getting good grades when I went back because I was ready. Okay, for starters, we don't have a GPA. Okay. You just have to like show up and do the work. Because there are some colleges. There's a college in my city called New College where they don't have a grade system of like A, B, C, D, F. They just require you to show up and just do the work. And you will, and that's it. End of story. Like, just show up to class and just do the work. Just show up. And then you'll get your degree. It's kind of like a new college, literally is the name of it, but my friend's sister went there. And it's right next to Ringling, which is another prestigious art college. that you graduate from Ringling. It's hard to graduate from Ringling, but if you do, you can get a job pretty much anywhere. Like my friend David went there. He graduated. I think the graduation rate is only like 20% or something. Oh, we don't. Oh no, we have a grading system. They're specific to each class. Interesting. So each class has a different grading system. Part of me wants to go back to college to study something that I really want to like a field that I genuinely want to work in. And so that's sort of what I'm working towards now with like what I'm doing with my life at the moment. But yeah, I want to study a science for sure. A people science, maybe. People science, or like, actually, I'm good at, physics. I've found. But also, I'm pretty decent at math.
You lack the vocab to discuss this? Deco, you've been doing so good so far.
No! Don't feel bad, come on! Don't feel bad. This is a no-judge zone.
Oh, god damn it.
Don't feel sad, Kiko. Guillermo. I didn't say that right. I know it.
Guillermo.
Guillermo was playing Outlast the other day, and I joined his stream.
Our boy was playing Outlast? And you joined his stream?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
He said, "Oh no." What? Oh, why? Oh no.
Die already, god damn it.
Gigo face and voice reveal. This is true.
So is he a little pipsqueak?
No. Just go to his channel.
Crikey! Back for more, is it? It doesn't know what to
Gigo,
give
you're gonna
up.
have to delete all your streams now.
Hey?
I'm a very large, muscular man with a huge beard.
Whoa.
Marcus,
Extremely deep voice. Very manly, much testosterone.
Yeah. Geeko, I'm having a hard time believing this. With a name like Geeko.
Oh, Andrew.
Marcus in that spell, did you? Hey, come on, dude.
Low blow.
Pow, pow. You did it, Marcus, and you got him. That was amazing. Thanks, Gascon. Marcuson, you saved us. Thank you. Oh, it was nothing. Now hurry, let's get Mornstar. You should like you to... I prefer the German variant of my name, Wilhelm.
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm. Ah! That's the Wilhelm screen. There you go.
Good one.
Thanks. Who's the geek again?
The legendary wand must be in here.
Why William? What? Wait, really?
This is very strange, Geeko.
It's
Look at that!
this is
What
very
a
odd.
beauty! It may be older than my mom, but it's still got a bucket load of hooks.
Geeko, Guillermo,
So this is the legendary wand.
and William?
Warrenstein.
Where did they get that from?
You have done well.
Who are you?
What the?
I am one who guides the fate of this world. And yes, it was I who
Yeah.
summoned you here to this
Crying
time.
face.
I had scant choice but to bring you here. For in your time, Mornstar has been misled. For my
Well, listen, are you still friends with those people?
Know that countless trials lie ahead of you still. Steel yourselves and fix your sights upon your goal.
Andrew, who is
Until
this
the
guy?
day when you finally arrive.
This is the owner of the original Mornstar wand. And he sent us back in time because he saw that someone had messed up the Mornstar during our time period, so we had to go back in time and steal it.
Of course.
Now I gotta
Am I
use...
still what? Are you still friends with your American friends that called you William? No, we lost contact. Good. Your name's not William.
Breach time, eh? I suppose the rumors are true about you lot coming from the future are true then. I've never seen any masked wizards here in Hamlin before though, have you, Marcuson? No, never! I was but a child. Oh, Geeko. To us, you'll always be a little geek.
Andrew.
What? I'm just... Listen, it's a term of endearment. I didn't know you could move it.
Our little geek. That's the next stream title. Hark, hark.
Hark!
Our
It's
li-
geek!
Our little geek.
What's
Where
your...
are you?
Now, Geeko, if you were a Greek, you'd be Geeko Greeko. Think about that for a second.
Oh, well, I'm thinking it.
I'm kind of the thinking man streamer. Thank you. People come to my streams to think.
When you type your name into whatever it is that you're using for the chat IS, so chat IS has like a voice reader feature, and when you type in Geeko, she pronounces it like Geico, the car insurance company.
I'm sorry, what are you talking about? Who
It
does
doesn't
this?
matter. It's stupid. It's stupid. Don't worry about it.
No, it's not
Oh,
stupid.
he had chat IS on his stream.
Oh.
And like he has someone reading it to him so he doesn't have to look at the chat box while he's running away from what was that guy's name that was chasing you that wanted to marry you and have your babies? Eddie? Yeah, anyway. So that Outlast guy. And when you type in his name, she pronounces it like
Geico.
I've been acquainted with the man. Restream TTS.
That's what he uses, I guess. All these little monsters are running away from me. Yeah, keep running.
Yeah, you run away.
Now, I wonder if I use levitate if I go faster.
Oh, to fly? When you're flying?
I can't use it here. Kiko, do you feel any, like, relation to the car insurance, the American car insurance company?
When I heard Geico, I immediately thought of the Geico lizard.
It's a gecko.
Geico gecko. Sorry.
I'm sorry, everyone, but this is where I say goodbye. It's time we went our separate ways. Huh?
Geico, I think I know why you're oddly called to it. It all began with a nickname.
No, I'm not going back. I've got my own journey to go on. Your own journey? You mean you're running away from home? Hey, look after yourself, alright? Here, you'd better take this. I feel like they hold part of my life's history, some part I have long forgotten. Kiko, that's so poetic. And you said you didn't have the vocab to keep up with the conversation earlier, and you're writing in prose? It's prose, by the way. Similar to how smelt and smelt are spelt differently. Prose and prose also spelled differently. This is how I speak in Portuguese too. Do you wear like a fez, like a cool cap, and do you have like a little pipe that you smoke?
A fez?
Yeah, and you're like, I feel like they hold.
Are Brazilian in nature. Cultural
I think
origin.
I think that they pass over culture. I think they're so unanimously intelligent that the whole world recognizes that those
Do you
who...
wear a fez?
Only when I'm really doing some deep thinking.
Oh, okay.
I wear no headwear. My hair must be free.
He does have quite the mane at the front.
I gotta see this.
Just be prepared. Like, don't be shocked when you see.
If I do a gasp and then a gag and then...
The mane in the front. He does. He's got a poo.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Sorry, I'm actually just getting a roundup ad. It's the headset. Yeah, they've been known to do that. Wow, this is really impressive, Geekos. That's you, huh? I'm sorry, I called that roundup. It's actually Spectricide. Geeko, I just gave you ad money, so you had better be thanking me, dude.
His chat was pretty active.
That's my man's Geeko. Nice.
Lulu.
Wish I could turn off ads forever. Me too, dude. Me too. It's the kind of sword that a sage wields. A sage like you'll be someday. Hey, don't cry. Gascon, who is Swain, is running away from home and leaving his brother to become prince. That's what's happening right now. For those of you who are paying attention to the story. You don't need to be scared if you ever get in trouble.
I would be paying attention if there wasn't so much reading.
Wherever you are, no matter how far away, I'll always be there for you if you need me. Wherever I am. Yes, I promise you, but if I'm gonna live up to this promise, I'm gonna have to do some training of my own. As Father keeps saying, I need to find my own role within the Empire. I need to find out what I'm good at. I won't let him down. I refuse to be a disappointment. Alright, but please come back soon. I'll be waiting for you. You do that, Marcuson. We'll meet again one day, you'll see. I wish you and your friends the best as well, Oliver. I hope you make it back to your time. Thanks, Prince Gascon. I sure hope we'll meet again someday. Heh, I don't think you'll have to call me Prince anymore. Well, goodbye. Hey, wait! What is it? Are you really sure about this, Gascon? It's what I've decided. I'll be better off. This would be so better voice acted. I'll be better off, Marcus, and from afar, watching him become a sage. I don't change my mind once I've made a decision. That's the Gascon way. The Gascon way? Well, it sounds like you're determined to be your own man. But I refuse to say goodbye. Let's just say, until next time. Alright, until next time. In the future. In your time. See you then. Take care, Gascon. Gosh, that boy is really stubborn. Now come on, Oliver, let's head back to our time. Sure thing! Gascon is no longer traveling with you. What kind of name is Gascon?
I keep wanting to say Gaston, like from Beauty and the Beast.
Terry, you're such a Beauty and the Beast kind of girl.
Okay. Is there something I can help you with?
Siri, shut up.
Okay.
She listened, folks.
Okay. There's
There's-
beauty inside all of us, but there's also beast.
God damn, this guy's so
The
poetic.
duality of man.
The duality of Disney.
Do you guys feel like there is a beast?
A beast inside.
Yes.
Yeah, my cock. Sorry.
Andrew,
I'm sorry.
can't believe that.
Because I feel like there might be a gay beast. Sorry. You know what? I'm not sorry. Kiko, your thoughts on all this? Before I return in my own time. I thought you should have rolled with it. I am rolling with it. I made up my mind. I'm not sorry about that. Oh no, the king!
The Emperor!
Your Majesty! Father!
But why? What happened?
My mustache was too powerful.
Shadar.
Shadar?
Yes, he was here. He came to demand our unconditional surrender.
Huh?
But let it be known, I defied him. I would not bow to that wretch.
No, don't. Don't try to speak.
Gascon.
Huh?
My son. My beloved son.
Huh?
You really thought I couldn't tell?
You knew.
Your appearance may have changed, but I know my own flesh and blood. What the future holds is a mystery to all men. But I know that together, you and Marcus can, I believe in you, protect the Empire, now and in the future.
I'm just like, die faster!
Die, Emperor.
No! Father! Please!
Sorry, that was really cold of me to say.
Terror.
Meet you again. And now this.
Why can't he die quicker?
I just wanted to make you proud. And now. This has to happen. Damn it!
Swain.
No!
It's like 30 degrees Celsius over there. What's that? No, several days later. What the fuck?
What is that?
30 degrees Celsius.
Scary.
Oh, there's a trick to this. Damn.
Is it like a math thing?
Yes.
'86 Fahrenheit.
Damn. I wish I could have figured that out.
That's warm.
Dude, I kind of wish it was that here right now.
It got up to like 80. Yeah, it got up to like 80 something.
You
Upper
guys are,
80s.
you
Wait,
guys are
no.
both from the tropics. Oh, we can go to the tropics. That's too hot for you, dude.
Days ago. I also do not care for the heat, Kiko. I like when it's colder. But Florida cold is like very tolerable. I just don't like the oppressive heat of the summertime.
My curse is being Brazilian. Dude, you're so right. My curse is the beast inside. But I too live with my curse.
Oh shit. What's my curse?
Being so damn pretty.
It's a burden. It's a burden.
You have learned to wield it. But I need to say goodbye to Marcus at first. Alright. Will we get another cutscene, folks? Nope. It's today that you're leaving, isn't it? Yes, Your Highness. Thank you for everything. No, I should be thanking you. Because of you, I was able to become my father's heir and soon I'll formally inherit his title. Yeah, I bet the people of Hamlet are so glad about that and all. I mean, it gave them a reason to be. I want them to know that they have nothing to fear from Shadar. I refuse to let him defeat us. So do you think that we've changed the past? Or do you think that it's a Harry Potter scenario where we've just kind of kept
It would
things?
have to be a continuum. Like there is no, I don't know.
I want Gascon to be able to connect
I
him.
don't know.
I must keep the Empire safe until he does so. You'll make a fine emperor, Marcus, and Gascon will be proud of you. I hope so. He always believed in me, and I shall never stop believing that he will come back. Look at your locket, Ollie boy. It's all aglow, man. You don't think... It must be. Marcuson's belief in his brother must be real strong. I'm sorry, Your Highness, there's someone who needs your help. Someone needs some of that strength that's in your heart. My heart? Whoever you're talking about. Well, you, Your Highness. In the future, I mean. In our time, a piece of your heart is missing. My future self? That's right. And we need you to share some of your belief with him and help him get back to normal. My belief? Very well. I can hardly refuse my own future self a piece of my heart. Take a little bit of heart and take a little bit of heart. And what did I get this time? Unshakable faith. Oh, wait. Belief. Thank you very much, Your Highness. There's no need to thank me. Now please give that belief to my future self. But before you go, Swain. Yes? When you return your time, please give my regards to my future brother. I'll be sure to do that, Your Highness. Righto, Back to the Future it is. You know it's spelled... Just a Pete.
I have to.
Terry, you're gonna miss breach time.
I'm sorry. I must go.
Well, I'm waiting until she comes back. Geeko, what's your favorite soda?
What a nice day. I'm seeing things, man.
Geeko, I'm trying to hear your accent, dude. You have a nice accent there, Geeko. And you pretend like you don't have the vocab to speak about certain things, but my goodness, dude. Dude, it's all... Dude, wait. Hold on. The ability to be yourself is right here, dude. In your heart. So, don't ever forget that. You don't drink soda? You must keep it out. What do you like drinking, Geeko? And don't say water. Breach time!
Okay, all together.
Today, tomorrow, yesterday. Send us safely on our way.
Oliver's gone. They've all gone.
That's what his voice sounded like? Orange juice, that's pretty cool, Geeko. Is that, so that's your drink of choice? Like, you're like, man, I'm thirsty, I'm gonna get some orange juice.
Mine would be coffee. But only because of the caffeine. Actually, I don't know if I like the coffee. Or
No,
not.
it's water, but you told me not to say it. Dude, so you're gonna just tell me that you just love water your whole damn life. Dude, what's up with the prince? Looks like a damn girl. Get out of here! Go! Be gone, I say! Poor lad, still broken-hearted, but that's for definite. Shadow of his former self, he is. Cease your maddening chatter, fairy. My father died 15 years ago. Do not claim to know his will. Give heart. I used to drink a lot of fruit juice, but lately I've stopped with that too. What kind of fruit juice, dude? Share it with us. Take a little belief, my friend. What's this? This glow. Nope, no cutscene. What's happening? What's that warmth that spreads within my breast? What have I been doing? All this time I've been so misguided. It was Shadar, your highness. He took the belief from your heart. My heart, my belief? Wait, I believe in people once more. I want to believe in people. It's been so long since I felt this way. Does this mean that you saved me? Was it you who gave me back the capacity to believe? Tangerine.
His acting is great.
Thank you. It was, your highness. I did promise, didn't I? As you promised,
You know what's so... Have you guys tried kumquat?
Tara,
What?
you did not just say kumquat.
I did.
I don't think I
Have you
have.
tried it? It's my question. Kumquat.
I have not. We call them mimosas here in the South? That's so funny. But we call mimosas, well, that's something's a little different.
Orange juice and champagne.
The champagne. I promised I'd come back and help you if you're ever in trouble, wherever you were, no matter how far away. Wherever I see now. Haha, now I see. You came back, I always knew
I'm
that
a
you
little worried about him. His future self is like... Something happened to him.
Thank you. There's really no need to thank me, your highness. Your highness, we need your help. We will help us to defeat Shadar. What did you say? Do you mean defeat Shadar? That is impossibly reckless. I'm the great sage here. Shadar was able to into my heart and take a piece of it with him.
Okay.
And yet I was saved just as I was promised. Very well, I shall assist you. Together we will defeat the Dark Jinn. Shadar's days are numbered. They sure are. Thank you so much, Your Highness. I knew you would. And that's why you're Emperor Marcuson.
Oh my god.
Wait, cutscene time? Yes.
What are we to make of this? It seems the savior managed
I've
to
heard that
farm
fruit
monster
juices
on
are not good for you just because of like how
Terry,
much sugar
you're
is in
talking
it.
over the only cutscenes.
God.
The power to breach time.
Sorry.
But once in a mortal's
Wait, but just a moment.
It would seem that he has benefited from
Who
the
told you
Mora
this?
systems.
and that its benefactor
sorry.
possesses formidable
I'm talking again.
powers on a par with our own.
This supposed helper of his is no mere dabbler in the magical arts. Such powers recall those of that
I'm
ancient
still
king
dizzy.
without whom
Shit.
our magic wands could not exist. Yes, I speak of my...
But that would be a truly terrifying proposition, if one such as he were to...
Fear not. Should the need arise, I shall take action myself.
Your agents? You mean to say...
I do. He cannot hope to defeat me. And I will tell you why.
Why?
Is it over?
Yes.
Alright. I don't know who told me, Kiko. I think
Let me
many
guess.
different people. Also,
Here's what I
no.
gotta say to the soda companies. Stop making your soda so good.
Here's what I have to say to the soda companies. You fucked up my brother's mouth. He's still drinking fucking monsters too. Like he's still doing it.
Wait, what the hell? Geeko just got a heart. What does that mean? What? What? Hold on. What does that mean? Share the love?
Wait, I don't have one of those. I just have a sword.
Tara, the heart for you is on the inside.
Well, of course, but... Well, that is just adorable.
I once drank some Sprite when I was a child, and it came flying out of my nose, dude!
Oh my god. Andrew, look.
I caved out of my heart to find my true self, like Annie said. Wow. Dude, Geeko, like I said, it's all in your heart. It's all in your heart, dude.
The beast is in your heart.
The beast was in your heart all along.
And the beast actually is quite beneficent if you get to know him.
Beneficent?
Yes.
It's
It
all
means
there, dude. You're
good-willing.
right. It was all in there.
Oh my god, this is like such a beautiful night we're sharing together, guys.
Wow.
I really feel like we're bonding.
Really bonded. Wait, I gotta play that music.
Kiko, do you know what we're referencing? With the social bonds?
Persona social like music.
I feel like we're going to grow closer soon. If we just keep hanging out. No. It's Persona. Have you played Persona or have you heard of Persona? Dun dun ba ba ba
What?
Never played any of the Personas.
Oh wait, this is what would play before the social. Like this is like when Geeko. Is it playing for you at all, Tara?
I can't hear it, but I'm sure
The stream can
can.
hear it.
Yeah. I feel like we're going to grow closer soon. It's distorting.
Oh, it sucks that the Discord does this shit. Oh, that's the Social Link Max music. Like when Geeko.
Well, what happens in the game, or part of the game, is you have to. There's a lot of like characters that you can develop relationships with, and each bond is what they call them is linked to a tarot card, and you can like level up your bonds with the other characters in the story by just like spending time with them. But there's like a theme song every single time that you grow closer to one of the characters. And every Persona game does this, but they do it a little bit differently. It's worth a shot. If you're... I feel like, Kiko, you might be interested in Persona. Like, you should look into it.
Great. I can't find it, and now I'm gonna get a million Persona recommended videos in my home feed.
Oh,
The only bonds I care about, though, the ones I'm buying for 13 million in the Grand Exchange. That's pretty funny. Is the Grand Exchange is that the Brazilian stock market? Or is that just what you call like the World Stock Exchange? It's RuneScape.
Old school RuneScape.
I should have known that. I will forever be a RuneScape noob because I was always a free player. Never once did I play.
Player. Chris wasn't. Chris still plays old school RuneScape.
Chris does give off that paid RuneScape energy.
Yeah, I enjoy Persona. I'm a huge JoJo fan.
Me too, bro. I love JoJo. What's your favorite part? And don't say 3. I'm joking.
Yeah, no, Persona is so fun. I think the best what would be the best Persona game to start? Probably 4, right?
Probably
That's
4.
what I started.
Honestly, though, 3 Reloaded. Now, see,
It's
now
not
this
a good
is
starting
difficult.
point.
This is
4.
difficult. 4, I guess, would be
Play
a
Persona 4. They haven't remastered it yet, so it still looks kind of old. But there's almost a charm to it because it's still kind of janky. It's just old.
Ooh, 5 or 6. That's an interesting choice, Geeko. Mine is 4. Diamond is Forever. I love Diamond is Forever.
I saw it season 1, I think.
Of JoJo? Yeah, you got through season 1.
And that's it.
JoJo season 1 and season 2 are kind of similar, but everything past that's like a whole new thing. 4 is super understandable. I love 4. 4 is a great time. There's a lot in common with Persona and JoJo.
Is there?
Yes, actually.
Like what?
Personas and stands. Oh, you haven't gotten up to stands. That's why. You would know what I'm talking about.
What's a stan? What's a stan?
What's a stan? She asks. well, this should be a
like
this should be a little...
stan Justin Bieber.
Yeah, something like that.
Like that stan.
So a stand is kind of like a persona in the JoJo world. In part 3, You know what? You remember Hamon, right?
Not
It was
really.
when they breathed in. It was the energy that they took in. It was like the power of sunlight. It was like
Oh my god.
anyway, whatever.
Sorry.
The stand is like also known as the ripple for some reason. I always took the ripple thing as like a ripple of sunlight. I don't know. I never understood that. I like the idea of Hamon. In fact, I think it's a lot of fun in part one and part two, but I do like the stand. So anyway, stands are like your spirit's embodiment. It is your soul standing by your side, and it's
And it takes the form of like something
like a
that's
persona.
representative of like your
Yeah,
true nature.
kind of.
It's like
Yeah.
literally a persona. It's literally
Yeah.
what a persona is.
Yeah, and in part
Yeah.
three, they actually they are the tarot cards. So it is,
Oh,
yeah, it's the sun, the star, the moon,
the
hangman.
arcana. Yeah,
Yeah.
like the major arcana is what those are called.
You hear that part four is literally JoJo part four? Close. Very similar, but not, I wouldn't say too close. But yes, you're in like a small town in Japan, and
I just
it's a
love
mystery.
I love the setting of Persona. Like it's not an open world, but it feels expansive enough. Like there are different destinations that you can go, and it's just a Japanese game made by Japanese people that know how to, I don't know, like it's nice. It's really nice. I love the setting. I love walking around.
I know, I kind of wish I was playing
in the
that instead of
game.
this.
Why don't you? Oh, well, yeah, I'm playing three, but I can't. There's no way I can stream it. But I would show you, Geeko, what the games, or at least what 3 Reload looks like. But I'm sure you've seen like snippets. But dude, Geeko, if you play Persona on stream, I know, I know, you're right. Dude, if I like Persona so much, I just have to like finish 3. I have 65 hours in 3. I feel like that's like a personal record. I don't normally play games that long.
Um, I've been recommended Persona so many
Really?
times. If you like JRPGs, then you would like Persona. If you don't, you might not like Persona.
Well, I'm not a JRPG person, and I like Persona.
I think you do like JRPGs, Terra.
Like, what other JRPG am I playing?
Well, you like this game, and you like Pokemon, and any other game quite like that.
Yeah, but you know, like the cookie cutter JRPGs that are just like, do you know what I mean? There's a lot of those out there that I'm like not interested in. Oh, I do like Final Fantasy. I guess that does kind of count, right?
Yeah, that counts. That's a JRPG.
Well, I do, but I like the ones that are unique, I suppose, or like have a charisma or something. You know, like that pizzazz, that wow factor, that, you know. Anyway, Persona's just special in that way.
Persona
But I
is
started with
special.
Persona 4 on the PS Vita, and I got hooked immediately. I think it was the setting and the story that got me hooked. It was easy. It was just kind of easy to just sort of like play it and learn how to do it. Because I'm not like, I don't know if it's a patience thing or if it's like am I really going to invest time in learning how the mechanics of a game works? Because sometimes my brain just doesn't work that way.
Persona's not too difficult to understand per se. It is very dynamic. Like there you have a lot of stats, and there's a lot of different ways to level up those stats, and there's also a lot of like friendships to take care of, and those friendships contribute to the enemies that you battle with, or the personas that you battle with. and your ability to fuse personas, etc., etc. That's where it starts getting a little bit more in depth to me. That's where it's more dynamic.
Yeah, I know. And I've been playing Persona for like probably 10 years now. So I understand how it works at this point, but in the beginning, the fusing of the personas, I was like, do I really have to learn how this works? Like that's the kind of like roadblocks I hit in games where I kind of just want to like not play it anymore. I don't really feel like learning
Can I be
mechanics.
honest? I feel like
Yeah.
I've forgotten how that works.
Oh, it's like you basically you collect personas in the dungeons, and then you can only hold so many personas at once.
Yeah.
And so you have to like the game kind of forces you to fuse them together to create a new persona, like a completely new like Pokemon. But yeah, you take one and you take another and then you fuse them together to create a whole new entity. And that entity is higher level and it has like different abilities. And there's just a ton of them in the game. There's just a ton of personas in the game. Like they keep pushing them out and I'm like, "Oh, this is a new one I've never seen before. What's this?" And then they have this thing, they have like kind of specialty personas where so they have like a dyad fusion, which is 2. So dyad meaning 2. And then they have special fusion, and that's when you can do 3. But they only have certain personas you can do 3 with, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. There you go. But you want to keep fusing them because you want to keep getting stronger. So you want to get stronger and stronger and stronger personas the more you progress throughout the dungeons.
And the social links just power up like the strength of those different arcanas, right?
The social links allow you to, actually, to be honest with you, I know they have something to do with getting stronger personas, but I don't specifically know how. But yeah, the more bonds, so like the characters in the game, you get to hang out with them. So it works on like a day by day basis. So you go to bed at night, you wake up, and a new day starts, and you're a school student. So like 6 out of the 7 days a week, you're going to a Japanese high school. And so that's kind of your routine. You just kind of sort of do the same school day over and over. And then you have like, obviously you have Sundays off, so you can kind of do whatever you want on Sunday. And then there's vacations. There's like summer vacations. So there's like, and it takes place over the course of an entire year. And so you see the calendar go by. So right now in my game, Persona 3 Reload, I'm in mid-September, and every game starts around April 11th. And I remember this because it started on my brother's birthday. So every game starts in April, and it goes an entire year back to April. And so I'm in September right now, so what's that? April, May, June, July, August, September. So 6 months. So I'm like halfway through the game, and I have 65 hours, and I'm only halfway through the school year. So yeah, it's very,
That's the thing that keeps me away from those games.
But it's so addicting. Like I'm not sick of it yet.
Here's my thing. I played Persona 4 to death. Like, I loved that game so gosh dang much. That's why I can't really see myself playing it again.
Yeah, I know. It's like a commitment. You're like, am I really gonna spend, let's see, like, over a week's worth of hours straight, like, into this game?
I'm gonna be real with you. Persona is the only game where when I start playing it for long enough, it legitimately gets into my mind where I'm like, I'm committing more time to making this character a better person than I am making myself a better person.
That's where that's kind of like where I'm at with gaming these days, where I call it gamer guilt.
Oh, I get a lot of gamer guilt from Persona.
Yeah. I get gamer guilt, and I only like... but like lately with Persona 3, I've not been feeling guilty about playing it. I don't know.
For me, it's weird.
Like that's a game worth investing my time into, because I genuinely enjoy it and like talking about it, clearly.
I never get gamer guilt when I'm playing anything with you, Terra Girl. That's because I always enjoy playing games with you. But
And we stream it too, so it's like we're archiving it and everything, and then he uploads it to his YouTube channel. So it feels like there's a weird element of like productivity to what we do, what we do in the
Yeah.
streams. Like for a while, I started streaming on my Twitch channel because it was the only way I felt like I could allow myself to play games for a while, but then I realized like it I don't know, no one joined my streams for one thing. And yeah, it was so quiet and I was like I felt kind of sad because I was like, damn, is this fairly lonely? And then I just stopped doing it. Also, I don't really have a computer to do it with. I have like a really old gaming laptop. And that's what I was using at the time. And my setup was really janky. But if I had like a gaming computer and it was really like seamless, I might do it more often, but it was just, the setup was too difficult and it just wasn't worth it. And nobody showed up and it was just sad for me. I played Metaphor ReFantasia, by the way, which is made by Atlas, the same people that made Persona.
Yeah, where I'm from, we call them fatless.
Why fatless?
You gotta be a fat guy to play those games.
And now we have Gigo. I know, we basically have everything we need now.
Well, I stream for Terra Girl. Geeko, don't think I'm streaming for you. I'm streaming for Terra. Let's be clear. I'm joking. I stream.
And I'm here for Geeko. Just
yeah, Terra's not here for me.
Adopted son. Adopted son, we always knew we would one day inevitably
I adopted a 24-year-old son.
adopt. It's weird, it's almost like I knew this was gonna happen. Like it was fate.
How many chatters did Geeko have?
Was everyone in your chat, like, well, obviously they're your friends, but do you know them in real life, or who were those people? Lulu was really nice. No, most of them online friends. Gotcha. Lulu was the only IRL friend on that day. Ah.
We used to have a pretty consistent crowd that would come to streams when we were playing Wind Waker. No, before that actually. Well, Wind Waker, we had that one dude who was the comic artist. That guy was really interesting. He still posts on Instagram. His comics are pretty funny.
He kind of rubbed me, I don't want to say he rubbed me the wrong way, but he came off as like, I don't know, a little too proud of his like follower count on his webcomic or whatever. And I saw the webcomic and I'm like, that's, you know, it's not my humor. Not my humor. Like I didn't LOL at the webcomic, but I can see why people would like it, I guess. But yeah, he definitely kind of flexed on us with his follower count. There was a guy that joined our stream like a couple years ago, and we were streaming Wind Waker, and he has a webcomic on Instagram and has like 50,000 followers or something.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find it.
He was nice, like he was fun to talk to.
I personally think the webcomic's kind of funny. Let me see if I can find him.
But yeah, but then he got to talking about his webcomic or whatever. And I think he was humble bragging.
He was probably humble bragging, but once again, like, honestly, if I were that guy, I'd be kind of proud. His name is Dogs on the 4th. Dogs on the 4th. He doesn't post that often. But, like, his comics aren't always, like, home runs, but they do make me laugh, I would say, pretty often. Yeah, he was a nice dude, that's what I'll say. And then we used to have this other guy.
He was nice.
We used to have this other guy and this chick. I forget what her name was, but Junkyard? Jughead. Yeah. Jughead.
That was forever ago.
Yeah, that
was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, you're right. It was at least like 2015, 16. So yeah, probably around 10 years ago now. But he used to be a very common viewer. And he used to hit on Tara. Where's the Payday crew? What's that mean? I mean, I actually did used to play Payday with my old friends back in the day. On this channel, Payday 2 when it first came out, I think.
He said he followed you for Payday. It's on your freaking list of games.
That's weird that I listed that one. I must have made that a long time ago when I listed that.
You need to update your stuff. What's up, dingoes?
I'm keeping
It's
that.
actually kind of funny. What's up, dingoes?
I used to have a pretty common grouping of people that would come when I was doing my Hitman streams. Also a long time ago.
It's my turn.
Did you really follow him for Payday originally, you think?
Oh, what, like a long ass time ago?
That's what I'm asking him.
Wait, let me see. Let me see when you originally followed. Following since August 14, 2016. He's telling the truth.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit. That's crazy, Geeko. That dude is not joking. He actually probably watched me play.
He
probably
never unfollowed you. That's amazing.
We've had this conversation before. Yeah, it probably didn't sink in though. Like I don't think I actually saw your follow date because I could have played Payday 2. Wow, that's crazy. That's pretty crazy. What the hell is this place?
I don't know, like King Kong's lair or something.
That's wild though, Geeko. Kudos for being around for so dang long.
You mentioned Payday and you're like, what are you talking about?
He probably watched me, Connor, and Gavin play Payday back in 2016. That's wild to think about. It's doing Rocket League around that time too. Alright, I'm gonna find a save point and probably save here. You guys playing content whenever I randomly pop back in. That game's fun. Content warning, yeah. Played that with the Bonesaw guys. Content warning's fun. That other one that came out, there's a few content warning style games. In your opinion, Geeko, what's the best of those games right now? There's one where you play as like little goo things and you walk around, you slap things. There's like paranormal shit going on. And then
There's a new one that came out called... Oh shit. I can't ever remember the name. Never mind.
If you scroll up enough on my messages, you could probably find something of that time. Can you actually do that? I don't know if you could do that. Reaper was the one I was thinking of. There's one called Pilgrim? What's Pilgrim? Click my name and go to messages? What?
How did he get the heart, though? Seriously.
I don't know. Probably because he's a consistent chatter.
Maybe.
Oh my god, he's right. You could actually do that.
This isn't Geiko's first rodeo. Must have been a Valentine's Day event thing, too. It's St. Patty's Day today. My people.
Dearest people.
Top of the morning to you. Top of the evening to you.
Yeah, your earliest message is from October that at least was stored by Twitch. And your first message is, I've been following you since 2016. Who are you?
That's great. I am Irish, yes. I'm not from Ireland. I wasn't born there. But ethnically, yes. I am like what was that? 60%? 62%?
99%.
No, that was Grandma. Grandma was 99% Irish. And when she found out, she said, I knew it. I knew it. I knew I was totally Irish.
Who was our Irish viewer that we had for a while during the Skyward Sword era?
We had this conversation too recently, and we both couldn't remember the name.
Yeah, frig. Damn. He changed his name. It was like Monkey something, wasn't it? Or Ape?
Yeah.
Something Ape?
I don't know.
The love of your life is currently in Ireland. I fear we may never meet again.
Who is it?
Chase her to the lock.
That's more like Scottish people have locks.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Kiko, what you're describing...
I keep getting deja vu. I feel like we've had this conversation too, maybe. Oh. Damn.
Kiko's describing what is essentially a Hallmark movie.
Yes, and it's called
Land of Green.
Kiss Me, I'm Irish. No.
Yeah. Kiss Me in Ireland.
Something about the luck of the Irish.
Yeah.
Don't worry, her luck will rub off on you. It's true though. People would say my grandpa was like one of the luckiest people that they knew.
Your grandpa on your mom's side?
My mom's side, yeah.
He is. The dude survived a car bombing. And it had...
Well, yeah.
Well, his family did, right? His family was getting in it first. I forget what was the situation.
No. Well, no. I don't even remember, to be honest with you. It had something to do with, like, they bombed his car. I don't even remember what country they were in. But
I thought it was South America.
Yeah, probably. Either, if it was South America, it would have been Venezuela or Argentina. But, yeah, they just bombed his car and blew up his car.
thinking that he would be in it or something like that, and he wasn't.
And I mean, there's lucky there.
Yeah, lucky. Yeah.
Also lucky because if it,
Also, he didn't. Yeah, my grandpa worked for the U.S. Embassy overseas, so he lived in like he worked for the government for 30 years or something like that, and he lived in like 8 different countries. So he's basically like kind of a he was a diplomat. So he'd like go over there and he did lots of different stuff, and he was kind of like he represented America basically in all these different countries, and he did lots of different things. And yeah, so like the Iranian hostage crisis, um, he his last post was in Cairo, Egypt, but the government gave him two options: last post in Cairo or Tehran, Iran. If and he picked Egypt because it just seemed more interesting to him. Like they literally were like, which one do you want to go to? What are you more interested in? So he picked Cairo. But if he picked Iran, he would have been one of the hostages in the Iranian hostage crisis. So that's another lucky thing but he knew people. He knew the guys that were there because did what he did. Um, Also, he bought a bunch of farmland at a really great time in freaking Iowa, where like you literally could plant anything in that soil and it will grow bountifully.
that's where I'm raising the children.
If there's ever, a problem, we just go up there and just dig and grow and whatever. I don't know. Anyway,
It's
so there's
beautiful.
that.
That's beautiful what you said.
Thanks. It's getting late. Anyway, he's a lucky guy.
He's a lucky guy. Smuggle me into your farm. I will work.
I will. I will. That would be a fun group.
We're harboring an illegal immigrant, an illegal alien.
An alien. According to the U.S., Kiko, you're an alien.
Geeko, you're kind of like a little green fella.
Yes, you will work. We'll put him to work. We'll get him working the plow.
Yeah. Geeko, we don't use machinery on the farm. We do it the old-fashioned way. Yup. You gotta grab the hoe. And get started.
I'll get the horses ready for you. They make things a little bit easier.
But they're only there to make you laugh. They don't actually do any of the work. You just feed them carrots and they do that thing with their lips. They go. You give him sugar cubes.
He would be good at.
He'd be the translator.
I could actually put you to work in the garden.
He funny horse. You know what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about. He knows that horses do that funny thing with their lips.
The
the whinny.
like that.
That too. But I was talking about specifically when they eat, where they like their lips like come the hell out. They're like, yeah.
Oh.
I'm making all sorts of friends in all sorts of countries. So I'll always have a backup plan. This guy's thinking ahead. The wise geek.
And that's why you're so lucky. You'll be lucky. You'll be just fine.
Plenty of work out in Ireland, Geeko. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, so the love of your life is in Ireland, and when did you meet, and how are you going to get over there?
The hard part is getting there, man.
I want to go to Ireland.
Tara's gonna go to her homeland, her heartland, and she's gonna have like a whole change of heart, and she's gonna become a full-on Irish lass.
Well, technically, I can get a residency there
Yeah.
because I'm 62% Irish.
I like when Geeko randomly does caps on letters. Hopefully it'll be easier once you get a job as a European citizen.
That was not random. That was intentional capitalization. For emphasis.
Tara's you should do it, Tara. Get your citizenship.
Well, first I have to make that money, which I'm working on.
Guys, don't let me keep you. If you want to go to bed, that's okay.
He said it just like that.
Well, Geeko, this has been interesting. Catch us in the next stream, pal. And if you do have any other game suggestions, let us know.
Persona.
Tara wants to do Persona now.
I just want Geeko to play Persona, and then I want a report from him.
She wants you to.
Or better yet, stream Persona 4, and I'll watch your stream.
Classes are back, so I'll be here. Aww. Alright, Geeko. Well, whatever time you get, fella. Good luck with classes on your comp sci.
Yeah, and whenever you want to procrastinate or you're like, frustrated, just come here.
Yeah, dude. If you ever like,
if you want to, I will watch that stream though.
Dude, if you're ever like, Python.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
Guys are great. Good laughs. Don't forget us, Geeko. Oh, check out my podcast. Don't forget to check out my podcast. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I really don't want to listen, bro. Give me a rating. I'll definitely give it a listen, King. Oh, his YouTube is on his Twitch profile.
Okay.
Thank you, Geeko. We have a lot of episodes up on the platforms, but I will be periodically uploading new animated episodes, so check it out.
Just saying, if you upload... I just want to watch Geeko play Persona for the first time. First time reaction.
Well, Geeko, if you do play it, Tara will be watching, so...
Heartbreak, heartbeat, you make me...
Tell me goodbye.
Goodbye.
Tell me why you didn't ever dream of falling in love. Tell me why you didn't answer the promise. Still again. Terry, yeah. That's from 4, yeah. Oh, baby. Na, na, na. Look in the distance, baby. Street lights. It's completely pointless lyrics. Anyway. See you, Geeko. He's got to go too. Ciao. We're ending the stream for the night. Good night, y'all. He sent us a nice heart. Good luck, Geeko. Good luck with college.